Another great question. Thanks for the question. This one is coming from Twitter. Malcolm is asking, what effect does weather condition, ball integrity have on hitting your yardages? That's, of course, for all of those people who don't hit 150 with their 7-iron. I'm not quite sure what he means by that, but it's a little joke, I think. So we're going to talk about the effects of balls and under different conditions. And the best way of doing that is to share with you, I want to share with you this website, because it's something I think lots of you can really get a lot from. Now, I'm not endorsed by them. They've not asked me to do this. This is just a website. I didn't even know that you had to pay for the results if you do their ball fitting little thing. So if you do their ball fitting, that's up to you. I personally would go and see someone and do it, but that's up to you. So this is just a really good resource. So if you click up here on the library, what Ballnamic, which is the website, Ballnamic, ballfitting.com is actually the website, ballfitting.com. We've got humidity, wind, fly prevention. There's some tests which they're sharing with you. So you can use this website to actually learn some benchmark ideas and then go out and maybe test those ideas and see if they are, the same results you're getting. So let's just go to wind, because I think there's some interesting things here with wind in relationship to how the wind affects it. And it's this top study here I think is really interesting that lots of people do trip up on. So on a moderately high launch and drive, as in the graph above here, what we tend to see here is downwind. So it's a 20-mile-an-hour wind hurting, so into the wind, drops the carry by 44.9 yards, so nearly 45 yards. So basically 20 mile an hour into the wind shot, you're going to lose around 45 yards. This is a drive basically. Now if you go downwind, so while a 20-mile helping wind only boosts your carry by nearly 30 yards, 29.8. And it's these little kind of gold nuggets that you get in here from lots of the studies that they've done. You can work it out from different launch angles and spin rates, no wind versus into the wind performance. And then if you want to dig deeper, it's a great resource for people to use. You've got humidity as well, so you can go in if you're playing in different temperatures. Cool, humidity. I wish that is something we actually did suffer from here in the UK, but obviously I'm not sure where this question come from. So if you really want to learn about where to get your most out of your golf ball and how different golf balls might perform or give you a benchmark on certain weather conditions, this is a great place to make sure that you check in. They're posting studies, I think, quite regular. Maybe follow them online. They definitely on Twitter are posting some great stuff as well. So definitely when it comes to playing into the wind, the biggest thing I notice from experience, so there's the science, the biggest thing I notice from experience is amateurs golfers kind of database mentally of how the ball works, certainly in wind, crosswinds, downwinds, into the winds, is poor. It's about getting out there and trying to practice a bit more in winds, going to courses that are challenged more by wind. So I grew up a lot in links courses where we just constantly are playing in the wind. So I would say my understanding of my visual and measured ideas of how to control in the wind aren't bad. Well, they certainly weren't bad when I was playing. And one rule of thumb I tend to give amateurs, and it's just a benchmark rule of thumb to start from, is generally it's like left to right breaking putts or right to left breaking putts. They often in the wind miss on the low side. So into the wind, let's say their average is to come up a little bit short. They just don't play enough club and come up way short. Downwind, they just can't they're short and long. They really struggle to control it downwind, like we all do a little bit, to be fair. Crosswinds definitely always missing on the low side is a reoccurring pattern. Wind off the left, just not allowing enough. And then if you've got some shape as well, just having that confidence to aim way offline. And the other thing with wind as well is remember to lower your expectations. Golf is harder in the wind. It is challenging. So if you're out there playing in the wind and you're out there thinking, oh, why am I not level par? Why am I not kind of still competing? Why am I not playing my best? Well, you're going to find that the rest of the field generally are going to come down and struggle as well. So lower those expectations, be a bit more realistic. Definitely get out there and practice with different wind conditions. Having the skill to play lower shots, higher shots, even having to change certain shape or an attack subject to the wind off the right and the left are really skills that you can have. If you haven't got them, just being able to get out there and try and over break the wind like a putt is a good benchmark. And then obviously as well, if you want to learn more about the science of how the wind will affect your ball, to get out there and put those ideas to practice, because that's the thing, knowing the science is great, you've got to then go and put it into practice, to how your launches and peak heights and what have you go into these studies. It does give you a really good benchmark with some of the data. Ballnamic, a great website to check out, and a good Twitter account to follow for free information based on science, tests. So mine's more the anecdotal feeling. That's the science that I'll try and pull from as well. Great question. As always, you've got more questions, put them in the comments down below. This is a Q&A channel. This is here for you to have your say, to ask your questions. So thank you, Malcolm, on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram, loads more coming. Thanks for watching. We'll check you in the next Q&A. Have your say, Ask Golf Guru video.